was a cloudy August day at Cal, where Freddy the Freshman was going to a club meeting to join up with his pal. Freddy checked his cell phone to call his friend, but there was no reception. He wondered if this might be the end. Just as Freddy was about to lose all hope, he ran into a fashionably dressed man who looked like a dope. Freddy asked this man if he knew the location of the room, hoping this guy could dispel his feeling of gloom.
Yeah, I think it's downstairs if I do recall. Here, I'll show you. I really don't mind at all.
The big man's tank top was awfully trendy. He was in fact being quite friendly with Freddy, who asked him,
I'm just curious, are you into men? I don't want to offend you, I have a gay friend.
The man guffawed with laughter.
No, I'm just the recruitment chair with my fraternity's local chapter. My name's Phil.
He said as he gave Freddy a pat.
Have you ever thought about joining a frat?
Freddy paused. He didn't want to be rude, but he frankly felt that the Greek system was rather crude. The basement area seemed rather bare. They searched for the classroom, but it just wasn't there. Freddy was now trapped in his own personal hell, completely lost to the frat guy in the halls of Donnell. As Phil jabbered on in his ignorant glee, Freddy needed to think, so he told Phil he had to pee. When Freddy entered the bathroom, whose faucets were drippy, it was already occupied by a red-eyed hippie. The hippie said,
Hey dude, my name's Bus Stop. By any chance you're not a cop?
Freddy, of course, dispelled the paranoid hippie's fear, and this knowledge made Bus Stop grin from ear to ear. Sadly, Bus Stop didn't know the exact location of the club. When Freddy asked her where it was, she responded with a shrug. But Bus Stop did offer Freddy a good piece of advice. After all, Freddy was an alright guy, and Bus Stop was feeling quite nice. She told Freddy,
I don't know where and I don't really know why, but any place I go, I like to get high.
Freddy took this advice to be quite literal. He didn't understand the implications of this hippie liberal. So Freddy and his newfound friends continued on their quest, climbing up the stairs at what he thought to be Bus Stop's behest. On their way up to the top, they searched every room, climbed every stair, but Freddy couldn't find the room. He started to feel the chill of despair. The hapless freshman went into a side room to take a break. There's only a certain amount of walking Freddy could take. In this room, there is a studious little girl who was surrounded by so many books, Freddy wanted to hurl. She introduced herself as Mary. Her major was MCB. She studied all day and all night. Her time was never free. Freddy asked her if she knew the location of room 363, and she said,
Why certainly, just follow me.
Upon hearing this, Freddy leapt up in joy. He was finally going to get to that meeting. Oh boy! Sadly, when they reached the room, it was locked. Freddy's path was completely blocked. And just as Freddy was ready to return home, a single beep rang out from his phone. He had received a message of text that informed Freddy where he had to go next.